Life is like a road. It's not always straight or smooth. It's full of ups and downs and twists and turns. We encounter obstacles that force us to slow down or change direction. The road makes us make decisions and sometimes switch the road we're going down. The strange thing to me is that when we first start down the road, we are not the ones driving. We are simply passengers. As children, we sit in the back seat and stare out the window. We kick our legs, trusting that the driver knows where we're going. We don't choose the direction, we don't read the map, we don't worry about where the next turn leads. Our parents do that for us. They carry the responsibility, as the weight of choosing the right path lies on them. We are there along for the ride. When we're younger, we think the road belongs to them. We don't realize we're traveling our own road. Childhood has a funny way of making the road feel endless. Every ordinary moment felt like an adventure. The road I grew up on wasn't perfect. There were twists and steep hills long before I ever noticed them. But somehow, from the back seat, life still felt safe. I didn't know how hard my parents were working to keep the car moving. I only knew that every moment they did. Looking back, I realized I wasn't paying attention to where the road was leading. I was busy playing with toys. Way too busy living as I swung outside until the sun went down, laughing every day. At the time, all of it felt so ordinary. I suppose, looking back, those early miles shaped who I became. That's the funny thing about roads. You rarely notice the distance you've traveled when you're on it. You only see how far you've come when you look behind you. And then the road starts climbing. The turns come faster and the decisions feel bigger. Partly by choice, but also by circumstances. For me, that's what my teen years were like. At 14, the road got harder and windier. Life started beating down on the car and the rain and storms raged outside. But somehow, inside was safe and the car was still steady. It wasn't until I was 16 that I realized even from the backseat, I had some say in the direction that the car went. At 16, I started college, and it was a journey for the whole family. They had to deal with my late night studying and me poring over my books and notes. They dealt with the joys and consequences of my decisions just as I did. It was great, but at the same time, I was chasing a destination. An associate's degree before I was 18 and a bachelor's degree before I was 20. Maybe I didn't do it for the right reasons. But the road has a way of teaching you things destinations never can. Long nights and hard work filled my days as I doubted I could ever do it, and I grew to know I can. Every challenge was another mile, every setback another curve, every success another glimpse of where I was going, and every gallon was another lesson learned. At 20, I graduated with a double bachelor's degree in marketing and accounting. People call moments like these milestones. Roads have them too. Markers that remind us of how far we've traveled, but no milestone is the end of the journey. It's only proof that you've made it that far. I thought college was the ultimate destination, that when I got there it would all make sense. All I had to do was keep driving through it, and graduate with my bachelor's degree. But then I got there, and I still had to keep driving. I couldn't stop. The degree was not the end destination. It was only a mile mark. That's the interesting thing that happens when you grow up. One day you're sitting in the back seat, staring out the window and enjoying the ride, and the next, the car seat's empty. I have no idea how the keys end up in my hand, or my seatbelt came undone. But it did, and all of a sudden, I was driving. For years, my parents guided me down this road. They taught me how to navigate storms, how to keep moving uphill, how to trust when I couldn't see around the next turn. They taught me that growth came through driving the road and not getting to the end. I used to feel like I got kicked out of the car. That one day I belonged and the next I didn't, but the older I get, the more I realize that it was my choice. That slowly but surely I was ready to drive myself. And I was the one who chose to sit in the front seat of my own car. And now I'm done with college, and I'm drifting away from driving next to my parents. Forks in the road are the scariest to me. They make you face the truth that going one way means not going the other way. I've never liked the truth that saying yes to one thing is saying no to another. And that's what a fork in the road is. And for the first time, I'm not sure which way I will go. For so long, I thought growing up meant reaching a destination. Now I understand that life is forever a road with twists and turns and lefts and rights that lead to new paths in your life. I'm not sure where life is heading or what it will look like in the next year. What I know is that the path behind me has made me ready for wherever the road may take me. Although I don't know exactly where either path leads, I know I'm ready for the next turn. And honestly, I can't wait to see where it takes me.
And every long lost dream led me to where you are. And others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. And this much I know is true, that God bless the broken road.